What if I told you that the most powerful, most advanced piece of technology on the entire planet isn't a phone in your pocket, but it's actually you? Today, we're going to dive into a totally new way of looking at personal well-being, one that sees you not just as a person, but as a high-performance system just waiting to be optimized. I mean, think about it. We're constantly looking for the latest hardware, right? The fastest processor, the newest features for all the devices we carry around. You wouldn't even dream of trying to run your phone on software from 5 years ago. It'd be a nightmare. And yet, so many of us are trying to navigate this incredibly complex modern world using internal programming that we picked up years, maybe even decades ago. So, what if the big issues we face aren't really personal failings at all? What if they're just glitches in our system? Okay, so let's break this system down. It's simple, really. Your body, that's the hardware. Your mind, that's the software. And all your beliefs, well, that's the code that dictates every single outcome you experience in life. Now, this way of thinking, it reframes our struggles completely. All of a sudden, anxiety isn't just a random feeling, it's mental static, like a bad signal. Fatigue isn't laziness, it's a battery drain. And that constant financial struggle, that's just corrupted programming. A belief like, oh, I'm just not good with money, something installed in your childhood, is a piece of code that's just going to run on a loop, producing the same result over and over. But here's the thing, these aren't life sentences. They're just system errors that can be debugged. Let's look at the whole dictionary here. Your mind is the operating system. Trauma isn't just a bad memory, it's malware that's actively infecting your system's performance. Stress is like a memory leak, slowly slowing everything down. And healing, well, that's just a system patch or a full-on update. Using this language, it changes everything. So this is the really crucial point. Your energy field, your whole internal state, is constantly broadcasting a signal out into the universe. You're not just passively experiencing life, you are an active transmitter. And the life you get back, it's a direct one-to-one reflection of the signal you're sending out. Okay, so if we're all running on old glitchy software, what's the solution? You don't just patch what's broken. No, you install a major upgrade. So welcome to the world's very first human optimization platform. And this is where we take a hard left turn from the traditional way of thinking about wellness. It's a really fundamental shift in perspective. See, the goal here isn't just to get you back to a baseline of not sick. The goal is to unlock your absolute highest human potential, to move you from your current operating system to the next generation version of yourself. It's an evolution, plain and simple. But how is an upgrade like this even possible? Well, it's not based on wishful thinking or just spirituality. It's based on what's being called human engineering, a powerful combination of very precise technologies. The whole platform is built on three main technological pillars. First, there's bioresonance. Second, you have quantum healing. And third, neuro reprogramming. Let's quickly break down what each of these really means. Think of bioresonance like you're tuning a guitar. Every single cell in your body vibrates at a very specific frequency. But when those frequencies get knocked out of tune by things like stress or trauma, it creates distortion. And that distortion is what we experience as illness or just feeling stuck. This technology pinpoints and corrects those signals, bringing your whole system back into harmony. Next up, quantum healing. Now, for this to make sense, you have to see consciousness as the network. It's kind of like how your data can be accessed and synced to the cloud from literally anywhere on Earth. In the same way, your energy field can be accessed and reset remotely. In this system, distance is completely irrelevant. And finally, there's neuro reprogramming. This is where we treat your brain exactly like a computer running on lines of code. Those limiting beliefs you have are like little background apps just draining your resources. And deep-seated trauma, well, that's a virus. This process is all about going into that subconscious source code and rewriting it for peak performance. So, what does all this actually look like for you, the user? The entire process is designed to be as simple and intuitive as installing new software on your laptop. It's a clear, straightforward, three-stage journey. The upgrade protocol is a super clean, three-step process. First, we do a deep scan of your entire system. Then, we initiate a full reset of your energy field. And finally, we install your brand new internal operating system. Let's look at what each step really accomplishes. The scan finds the exact location of that malware, the trauma, the limiting programs. The reset is like a system-wide deep clean, clearing out all that static and fear. And the install? That's when we write the fresh, optimized code, creating the foundation for a whole new identity. Which, of course, brings us to the most important question of all. What's the result? What does it actually feel like to run on this new optimized internal software? The results are real, tangible benefits you'll feel in your everyday life. That mental static we talked about, gone, replaced by pure clarity. The corrupted financial code gets rewritten, leading to financial alignment. The battery drain is fixed, which means you have sustained physical vitality. You actually gain conscious, deliberate control over your own reality. But the vision here is so much bigger than just individual upgrades. This is about building a future where we finally stop seeing consciousness as some abstract, mystical thing and start seeing it for what it truly is, a powerful technology that we can all learn to engineer. This right here is the ultimate destination, an era where upgrading ourselves becomes as normal and as easy as upgrading the phones we use every single day. So the final question this leaves us with is a really personal one. If you had the chance to install a new reality, to literally rewrite your own source code and unlock your highest possible potential, why wouldn't you want to begin that journey?